Hello everybody and welcome to my online English video class. Today we are going to discuss some important MCQ question from the famous tragedy of William Shakespeare, that is Hamlet. So without waste of time, let us begin the class. Here the first question says, who is now married the King Hamlet's wife? Okay, it's after the death of King Hamlet, who married to the wife of the king. So his brother, whose name is Claudius. So Claudius married with the wife of King Hamlet. Okay. Question number 2. What does the King Claudius say in his mourning over? So in his murmuring voice, he was talking about the death of his brother. Clear? Number 3. What do Claudius and Gertrude want Prince Hamlet to do? So they both wanted to stay Hamlet to close them. Okay. Question number 4. What does Prince Hamlet contemplate doing because he is so upset? Why he is so upset and what he was thinking? So he was thinking about killing himself when he got to know the news about his father's death, and then after the sudden marriage of his mother with his uncle. So he was thinking that he kill himself in that condition. Okay. Question number 5. What does Fortinbras want from Claudius? So he wants a land that once belonged to Norway. Okay, nothing else. Question number 6. What does Laertes warn Ophelia about? So he wants that not to fall in love with Hamlet because he really dislikes Hamlet. Okay, number 7. What does Polonius say about Ophelia's relationship with Hamlet? So he says that he forbids her from seeing him anymore. Okay, that is the thing, the talking of Polonius for Ophelia's relationship with Hamlet. Question number 8. What does Hamlet overhear while waiting for the ghost to appear? So he overheard the delivery of the king. Question number 9. How do Horatio and Marcellus follow after Hamlet and the ghost? So why they were following both of them? So they just wanted to protect King Hamlet, okay, the prince. So that is why they follow them. Prince Hamlet. Clear? Question 10. What does Hamlet tell Horatio and Marcellus about his plan? So he told that he may present to be crazy. Okay, so he pretended to be crazy, was talking about his madness to both of them. Clear? Question 11. What does Hamlet do to upset Ophelia? So he acts frantic and chaotic. Okay, before Ophelia, he tries to act frantic and catholic. Question number 12. Who are Rosencrantz and Guildenstern? So this question is very famous. They are Hamlet's friend. Okay. Now 13. What play does Hamlet want to play? What play does Hamlet want the players to perform? So the play is The Murder of Gonzago. That is also known as Mousetrap. Okay, and here only we find that play within play. Play within play. That is also known as Mousetrap. Okay. Now question number 14. What do Polonius and Claudius overhear Hamlet discussing? So they hear that whether or not to commit suicide. He just going to commit suicide or not. So they have a suspicion on that. So they try to listen these things. What does Ophelia give Hamlet? So he returned all the gift that was given by Hamlet himself to Ophelia. Why does Hamlet call women dishonest? Because they wear makeup and deceive men as his mother does. Clear? Question number 17. What does Claudius says he will do about Hamlet? So he told that he will send him to England. Clear? Question number 18. What does Hamlet ask Horatio to do during the play? So Horatio are asked to watch Claudius' response while play the mouse track or the murder of Gontazo. Question 19. How does Hamlet tease Ophelia? So he makes inappropriate sexual jokes. So in this way he teases him. Number 20. What does Hamlet do during the performance? So answer is he explains everybody's reaction and their behavior while seeing the performance. He just wanted to see that who is the culprit. Okay. Then 21. What is Claudius' reaction to the play? So answer is he leaves the place and then ran from there. He was very worried while seeing the play and then he leaves the place. Question 22. What does Claudius want Rosencrantz and Guildenstern to do with the Hamlet? So he wants to take him to England. Okay. 23. Who plans to spy on Gertrude on Hamlet? So that is Polonius. Then Polonius. Then 24. Why does Hamlet refrain from killing Claudius when he has the opportunity to do? Actually, he has opportunity, but he found that Claudius was doing prayer on that time. So that is why he thought that if I will kill this man this time, he automatically will go to heaven. So he is not actually deserved for heaven because he is a person who does a mischievous thing to everybody. He killed my father, so he is not able to go on that types of place. He belongs to the hell, so that is why he left him. Then after question 25, why does Gertrude think Hamlet is mad? So this is because he appears to be talking to himself every time. She finds that she finds that he's somewhere behaving like that. Okay. 26. What does Gertrude compare herself to? So she compares herself to the violent ocean. Okay. Question number 27. What advice does Claudius give to Laertes? So answer is he advises that he should seek revenge on whoever is responsible for his father's death, that is Polonius. 28. What do Laertes and Claudius plan to do if Hamlet wins the duel? Okay, so if he wins the duel, so after that they plan that they will poison him with a cup of wine. Clear? 29. Why are the grave diggers arguing about Ophelia? So they were arguing because they hear that she has killed herself. Okay. Question number 30. What does the grave diggers say to Hamlet when he asks whose grave he is digging? So he says that it's his own grave. So in this way here they play a comic scene, है ना? Comic series, very famous scene that gives a comic relief in this tragedy. So in this way he replied. Question number 31. What does Hamlet say to Laertes upon realizing that it is Ophelia's funeral? So he told that he loved Ophelia in ways that no one could understand. Okay, the deep love is talking about. 32. What does the dying Hamlet tell Horatio to do? So he told Horatio to live and pass along his story. Okay, he told to pass the story what had happened in the history of Denmark. So that is why he wants to Horatio to be live or to live. Question number 33. Who rules Denmark at the end of the play? So that is Fortinbras. 34. Question. Who first sees the ghost of Hamlet's father? So that is Marcellus and Bernardo. Very important question. That is Marcellus and Bernardo. Why does Fortinbras want to attack Denmark? So he just wanted to seek revenge for his father's death. That was done by Hamlet's father, the King Hamlet. 36. What words best describe Hamlet's character throughout the play? So if you're talking about Hamlet's character, we find that he is mysterious, thoughtful and morose types of character. 37. In what country does Hamlet primarily take place? So that is of Denmark. 33. Who do the guards first tell about the ghost that has appeared before them? So the guard's name is Horatio. Okay, Horatio. 39. Who is the Prince of Norway? So Fortinbras here S is miss. That is Fortinbras. Okay. Question number 40. Who is Hamlet in love with? So that is Ophelia. Who is Claudius related to Hamlet? So he is of his uncle. Then 42. How did Claudius kill Hamlet's father, the king? So he poured poison in his ear. 43. Who returns as a ghost and tells Hamlet to kill Claudius? Of course, his father. Is very easy question. Who is Polonius? So the Lord Chamberlain. So the Lord of the palace is Polonius. Okay. Okay. Question number 44. Who are the two clowns or the jester in the play Hamlet? So they are the grave diggers. Okay. That present the comic scene. 46 question. What does Claudius ask Rosencrantz and Guildenstern to do? So he asked to take Hamlet to England. That question is repeated. Please ignore it. 47. What country does Fortinbras decided to invade instead of Denmark? So that is of Poland. What does Polonius initially think caused Hamlet's madness? So he thought that his love for that is the cause. He thought that is his love for Ophelia. That is why he becomes mad. Question number 45. Why does Hamlet decided to go to stage the murder of his father? Because he could see the reaction of Claudius, his uncle, who listens behind a curtain to Hamlet and Ophelia's meeting. So that is the king Claudius and his father, Ophelia's father, Polonius. Okay. 51. Who says to be or not to be is very famous soliloquy by Hamlet. So of course it is told by Hamlet. Question number 52. What does Claudius do when the actor pours the poison into the king's ear during the play? So what does he do? So he got up and left in anger. That also I explained in one of the questions. 53. Why does Hamlet not kill the king while he is praying? Because he fears the king would go to heaven. That also I explained. Question number 54. Who overhears the meeting between Hamlet and Gertrude? So that is just Polonius. Okay, who hears? 55. Who does Hamlet kill when he finds him spying? So that is Polonius. Who vows to avenge Polonius' death? So he is Laertes, his son. Okay, answer is Laertes. How does Hamlet get rid of Rosencrantz and Guildenstern? So he has actually he has sent them executed to England. I will see this question, student. Question number 58. Who suggests that Laertes provoke Hamlet into a duel? So who suggests? Claudius suggested Laertes to have a duel with Hamlet. How did Ophelia die? So she drowned in the pond. Then after 60 question. Why was Hamlet saddened to find Yorick's skull when talking to gravediggers? Because Yorick was a fool who amused him as a child. So it's very important. Yorick's character is very important. Can be asked in the exam. Why does Hamlet not make it to England? Because he never left in the first place. How do Laertes and Claudius plan to fix the duel between Claudius and Hamlet? They will poison Hamlet's drink and Laertes' sword. So in both the condition he will die. Okay. Now 63. Who drinks from the poison goblet that Claudius gives to Hamlet? So that was drank by Gertrude, his mother. 64. Who was Rinaldo? So Rinaldo is the servant of Polonius. Who does not die in the final scene? So Horatio only became alive. Who ends up ruler of Denmark at the end of the play? So Fortinbras. Full name of the play Hamlet. So just remember, it can be asked sometimes what is the full title. So that is the Hamlet, Prince of Denmark. Okay. There is a famous line that is, "Oh Hamlet, thou hast cleft my heart twain." Okay, this line is told by Queen Gertrude. It's very famous. Again one line, "Something is rotten in the state of Denmark." Who says this line? So it's very important. That is told by Marcellus. Okay. There's a famous character Osric. Osric appear in which play? So Osric is a courtier which appears in the play Hamlet. Okay. How many total lines in the play Hamlet? But that is Hamlet. There is not N. Okay, that is Hamlet. You know this. So there are 4042. Okay. What is the tragic flaw in Hamlet? So there is a delay in action. Is a tragic flaw, or we can say that just wait. Procrastination. Okay, that is also known as a delay in action. That is known as procrastination. Procrastination. Clear? So it's very important. Okay, so how many total soliloquies are there in the play? So there are 11 soliloquies. That is 7 by Hamlet, 3 by Polonius, and 1 by Ophelia. Okay, who remarks Hamlet or the play Hamlet as an artistic failure? Very important question. Many times has been asked in the exam. So this is a man whose name is T.S. Eliot has given this remark in his essay Hamlet and his problem. The character like Rosencrantz and Guildenstern are based on which from where it has been taken or from where it has been based. So it is based on an absurd play whose name is Rosencrantz and Guildenstern are dead. So that is an absurd play that is written by Tom Stoppard. Okay. Now, from what is the source of the play Hamlet? So there are two sources given. First is Hamlet and Spanish tragedy. Okay, Hamlet and Spanish tragedy, that is written by Thomas Gill, and another is Vita Hamleti. Okay, Vita Hamleti is what? This is also a work in which there is a description of life of Hamlet, not Hamlet, life of Hamlet. Okay, that is written by Saxo. There is a spelling mistake. Let me make it correct. Here the spelling says Saxo. Okay, there is no phone. Just cut this. Saxo Grammaticus. He has written this work. Okay. And the most important question, when it is written in the year, that is a question mark. So it has been written in the year 1600 to 1601. Okay, when sorrow comes, they come not in single spice, but in battalion. Very important line. So who told this line? So this line is told by Claudius in Act 4 and Scene 5. So I hope, student, that all the question is that I explained you is somewhere understood by you. If you have any doubt, you can ask me in in the comment box, and there will be a question for you that when the play Hamlet, there is a question for you, when the play Hamlet published, you have to give your answer in comment box when it has been published. Okay, write your answer in the comment box, and as well as I will get free, I will give the question answer of the next play. So till that time, thank you so much and have a nice day.